I've got 5 brand new plates about the Galaxy S26 Ultra that you need to hear. And trust me, some of these might just surprise you. So let's not waste any time and jump right in. We finally have a solid idea of when Samsung plans to unveil the Galaxy S26 series. Normally, the S lineup launches in January, but things are changing this time, and for good reason. Reports from Korea now confirm that Samsung's big Unpacked event is scheduled for February 25th in San Francisco. That's roughly 6 weeks later than usual, which lines up with earlier whispers about internal schedule shifts. Pre-orders are expected to go live the same day the event happens, and if Samsung sticks to tradition, first deliveries should begin about 2 weeks later. So mark your calendars, February 25th is the day. Now here's where things get interesting. Everyone's expecting the usual trio, S26, S26 Plus, and S26 Ultra, but rumor has it there might be one more surprise waiting on stage, the return of the S26 Edge. According to Galaxy Club, Samsung has quietly restarted development on the Edge variant under the codename More Slim. If that sounds familiar, it's because the S25 Edge was codenamed Slim, so the connection fits perfectly. This doesn't mean the Plus model is being replaced. In fact, both devices appear to be part of the 2025 lineup. What's still unclear is whether Samsung will unveil the S26 Edge alongside the others or hold it for a separate reveal later. We'll have to wait and see how Samsung plays this one, but if the Edge does make a comeback, it'll definitely shake up the lineup. Now let's talk about design, because we've got our first real look at the S26 Ultra. New renders show a subtle yet noticeable change. The S26 Ultra is rounder than last year's S25 Ultra. It's not a huge redesign, but you can tell Samsung's going for a smoother, more refined look. There's also a screen protector comparison floating around showing both phones side by side. The difference isn't massive, but it's enough to make the new model look more comfortable in hand, while still keeping that iconic Galaxy identity. And before anyone asks, no, it's still not as round as the upcoming iPhone 17 Pro Max, and that's honestly a good thing. Samsung seems to have found the right balance between sharp and soft edges. Moving on, big news on the connectivity front. The Galaxy S26 lineup will be the first smartphone series in the world to feature Bluetooth 6.1 support. Every other flagship right now is still using 6.0. So what's new here? 2 key upgrades, stronger privacy and better power efficiency. The new spec reduces background power drain and offers advanced protection against unwanted tracking. That means not only your phone, but also your accessories, like Galaxy Buds or Galaxy Watches, will benefit from better performance and longer battery life when connected. And speaking of that, Samsung's reportedly launching the Galaxy Buds 4 Pro alongside the S26 series, most likely with Bluetooth 6.1 baked right in. That's when we'll see the full ecosystem advantage kick in. Now, about the chip powering all this, Samsung just dropped a big hint during their recent earnings call. The Exynos 2600 is confirmed for the S26 lineup. The question is, will the Ultra use it too? That's still unclear. Also, don't get fooled by the unrealistic Geekbench scores you've seen online. Those insanely high numbers like 4,000 single-core and 13,000 multi-core are fake. But there are more believable ones out there. The most credible leak so far shows around 3,500 in single-core and 11,600 in multi-core, with the chip clocked at 3.8 GHz. Even at a lower clock speed, the Exynos 2600 seems to be holding its ground pretty well. And if Samsung manages to optimize thermal performance and GPU output, this could finally be the chip that redeems Exynos. So, yeah, that's everything new about the Galaxy S26 Ultra for now. But if you think that's all Samsung has been cooking, you're in for a surprise. There are some crazy updates about the Galaxy Z Fold 8 too.